Alright, part 2 of the oak leaf shape video. These, I'm sure you can guess what they're called. They are oak leaves. That's willow oak, because they look like willow leaves. Now, in suburbia, you've probably seen weeping willows in people's yards. There are other kinds of willow. Well, the willow oak leaves resemble the leaves of a willow, different kinds of willows. So this is called willow oak. Willow oak trees are pretty cool too. They get very stately looking. See, that's how big they are. Longer than my fingers. Now, see, I didn't intend for this to be two-part, but I put the camera down and bumped it, and it actually shut off. Now, anyway, I'm going to pick up some more. Alright, now, something totally different. This is some sort of hybrid, because oaks will hybridize. Different species will hybridize with each other naturally, if they're near each other. Certain ones will anyway. I'm not quite sure on all that. They resemble white oak, but they have all these multiple lobes on each side. Now, I've seen a few of these scattered, these particular trees scattered around. There are one or two of them here on our property. There's one or two or a few over at the Seaview Resort. Excuse me. And I've seen some at Herman City in Wharton State Forest. You see, they all have these little multiple lobes. I don't even know how many there are. And these are all the big ones, but they get smaller. See, I have many of each variety here. To show the variability of the shape. And I've had these for a while. They will last forever, as long as they're not stepped on or, crushed under something. These have not been pressed. They're picked up on the ground. Now, for some reason, I'm not seeing my post oak leaves. I'm sure I had more than just that one that I showed you. But I do have a post oak tree outside the house, actually several. So they're easy to get. But this is all for now. You've got, let's see what, the hybrid, which I believe this is called Saul's oak. As far as I've been able to determine, that hybrid there. And then we've got the black and the scarlet and the blackjack and the Spanish oak, the chestnut oak, and the scrub oak over there, and the white oak and the post oak over here, and of course the willow oak, which would be probably the easiest to remember. And then, well, the chestnut oak is easy to remember. So what have we got here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 counting blackjack, or 10 counting the scrub oak, which isn't a tree, but, right? Yeah, I think I counted correctly. So there's a lot of species of oaks in the Pine Barrens. Now I'm not sure, I really don't know if Long Island has just as many in their Pine Barrens as we do or not. They might. So be on the lookout for them if you live in Long Island. Oak leaves are very interesting, and some of them have variable, different kinds of bark and different coloring. The post oaks can be yellow in the fall. The scarlet oaks and the white oaks are that beautiful bright red in the fall. And the chestnut oaks are yellow, I think, or gold. The Let's see. The black oaks are like a yellow-orange in the fall. And, the blackjacks can be red, they can be orange, or they can even be yellow in the fall. And the willow oaks, I believe, are yellow or orange in the fall. So you've got all kinds of color. So oak trees are a fun thing to learn in themselves because there's so much variety. So I thought you'd get a kick out of, some of you folks that like the hiking videos would get a kick out of this. And then this hybrid is most interesting. I'd be interested to find more hybrids if I were more of a botanist than I am. I'm not really a botanist, just an amateur, but I'm sure there are many kinds of hybrids besides this Saul's oak, whatever it is. So, alright, that's the end.